Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another episode of the Nat Bros Podcast, episode 36. Today, Andrew and I are going through some more marriage tweets and what it's like to be married, and also kind of discussing that with each other back and forth about how our wives agree or disagree, or how we agree or disagree in that interaction with our lovely, lovely ladies. Anyway, we'll just get right into it. Thank you for being here and enjoy the show.
My husband has a rogue sneeze that woke the baby, but he pulled his back in the process, so I feel like that's a fair trade. Like I walk into work and I get a pinched nerve in my back, so a sneeze definitely
Really?
happens. Oh man, like if you sneeze too hard and like your throat feels like it's just collapsed on itself, like I sneezed and it was like my throat just clapped inside of my body, like what? Oh my god! Especially like I've had a migraine like the last couple of days, and so me coughing or sneezing.
No. You try and hold it in as much as you can.
Well, I've been sick, so I've had a migraine. I was throwing up, and so like throwing up, your head's already pounding. Throwing up, then your body starts hurting. I was like, man, I just take me, Lord, take me with you.
I would say I've never really had this issue. Obviously, like we don't have any children, but I could definitely understand. Like I would definitely understand like one of my rogue sneezes waking the baby, because like I sneeze so loud sometimes, like it like definitely echoes in places where there shouldn't really be an echo, but it's loud enough for me to do it. And so, yeah, like I could understand where because the thing is like not having a baby, but I just understand like some people, I've talked about it. Like if the baby wakes up, then everybody's like, oh no, like we just got the baby down. But yeah, I could see this being something said by most.
It's not a fair trade though. I mean, come on, man.
Pull back versus waiting.
Pull back, baby. I mean, I guess your husband can lay there the rest of the time with the baby.
Yeah, right. He's like, just give me the baby.
I'll take him now.
All right. I called my parents, and after a minute, my husband took my phone from me and started chatting with them. And they were so excited about it. And it's weird to be married to the son I never was.
Man. I feel like I was the best one they had, honestly.
Oh, well, I would say this isn't so much like my wife is on the end of this. My wife would post this.
I'm sure your wife is like the woman they never had, or daughter they never had.
Oh, that could be. Yeah. No, I guess we're both kind of on the end of this. Basically, like she would be the daughter that the parents never had, and I would be the son that her parents never had.
Well, that must be nice. I don't know that her mom necessarily likes you still.
Her mom? No, her mom loves me. No. So we're living in we're right now. We're not living. We're staying in her new house that she just decorated and stuff like that, designed. And like she came to me and asked me what kind of designs I should do for certain places, like what colors and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in. Pretty sure I'm pretty much like if you're gonna come to me for design, like decoration advice, I feel like I'm pretty confidently in. Yeah.
Or she just wants to see what the crazy American thinks.
But I mean, she did do like especially like this room, which is technically mine and my wife's room. But yeah, she was like, hey, what do you want? You gonna ask me? Oh, sure. I'll tell you like what.
I need a fridge right here.
I need a 70-inch screen right here.
Yes, projection screen.
Yep. If you could just buy a popcorn maker, that would be great. If you could just make a bar with all the alcohol in the world, that would be awesome. We'd be good to go. Just like have stuff on tap, be great, be wonderful.
My wife was telling me a story, and she said, for example, let's say you are handsome. I haven't recovered.
I forgot about this one. I don't know. Mine would probably be more like my wife would probably be more like telling me a story. She's like, for example, let's say you were skinny.
So I'm gonna put this out here. You're probably gonna get a little embarrassed, but I get comments like this all the time where it's like, she'll say something like, you're cute, but you're a butthole or something like that. But like, joke's on you or something like that, you know. But my favorite's like we'll get into like little arguments or something, and she'll be like, she said something the other day. She said, "You're only with me for the sex." I was like, "Negative." She's like, "Why?" I said, "Because the amount of crazy I got to put up with the sex just counteracts it. That's all it does." Like, it's like that whole scale, crazy to beautiful. It just you just stay right in the 45-degree line. That's
Yeah.
all it is to it. I haven't recovered.
I'm pretty sure that sharing dessert wasn't part of my marriage vows.
I agree. Although we usually split all of our food nowadays, but it's like before it's like I don't want anything, but if I never buy anything for her, she's like, "Why don't you ever think of me?"
Yeah.
But you never want anything. Like I want. So here, listen to this. I'll buy the kids ice cream, right? I won't get myself any ice cream. But when I come home, she's throwing a fit because I didn't buy her ice cream. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't buy myself ice cream either. So it's not like I got treated out and you did, and like I just bought it for the kids. Like that's you can't technically be mad. It's not like I spoiled everybody except you. Like I didn't get any either. Well, you never think about me. I was like, I can't believe you're throwing a fit about ice cream. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Listen, man, I'm pretty sure there's like I don't know. I think there's like a rule, like I don't know. It's like fine, and I'm sure your wife kind of feels the same way. Like there are some times where I'm pretty sure my wife just like looks at a situation that I created and thinks the worst possible thing. Like period.
Oh yeah. I've told her 100 times before. Listen, whatever you think I meant, exactly opposite. Exact opposite of what I meant.
I think
whatever,
every guy tries that.
whatever the best case scenario is, that is what I meant.
That's what I'm. Yeah. Whatever the worst case scenario is, not what I was aiming for. Best case scenario.
I'll tell you when I meant to be that way. If I'm trying to be a jerk, I will tell you 100%. It's like the smelliest fart in the room. I will own it every single time.
Yeah, no, I do like, especially in relationship to this. There were times. What was it? Oh, like we kind of like joke with each other and stuff like that, where it's like if one of us goes out and gets something like that we both really enjoy. Like there's an American barbecue place in Shanghai that's great. Called Garlic Barbecue. Shout out Garlic Barbecue, just for you guys, just for anybody who happens to be in Shanghai listening to this. But like, they've got really good American barbecue, and so like if I ever went there first or like without her, there's no way. Like, if I didn't bring anything back, I would get crucified. I would be shot on sight, or my throat would be slashed or something. I'd be dead in my sleep or something like that. Because it's just like that's kind of like a guaranteed thing. Now that being said, they also have Five Guys in Shanghai, Five Guys burgers and fries, and like there was one time she went there without me, and I was like, "Excuse me," I was like, "You went there without me, and you know how much I love their burgers." Like, and you didn't even bring me anything back. She's like, I was treated, my boss was treating me. I was like, I don't care. I don't care if you were treated. I don't care if President Xi Jinping came from Beijing and brought you to Five Guys. You buy me something there, okay? Do not care.
Hell,
so yeah,
bring me back some free peanuts.
Yeah, actually, they don't have peanuts here. It's actually that's one of the sad things that I'm really sad about. They do not have
No,
any of that. None, nothing,
zero
none of that.
peanuts.
Zero peanuts. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's.
but
I'm
yeah.
sorry you're living such a sad life. Excuse
Hey,
me
you know what?
while
I'm
I
just happy
cry.
to have Five Guys. That's all. That's all I care about. But
Not
that's it.
like that's funny because every time I'm always munching on some kind of nut. Like that. That is the only thing I ever have whenever we're talking on these podcasts.
That is true. That is true.
All right, moving on. I thought I could smooth over a fight with my wife by bringing home a cheese platter. That's the second thing I've been super right about today.
I wonder how much of this is sarcasm or how much of it is like in his mind. Like he was right about.
Of course, the fight was what he was right about,
Well, yeah. Of course,
and then cheese
he's right
platter.
about.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
but like I wonder if it's like yeah. Okay, so like this fight, like I was right in that fight, absolutely, and I brought the cheese platter, and so I was right there. Or if it was
You
like
know what? You know what? I just remembered this TikTok I saw today, or some kind of reel off of Facebook. They call them reels now off of YouTube,
yeah,
Facebook, where it said arguing with a woman, and it showed a robot and a human playing tic tac toe, right? And so the robot draws out the diagram, and so like if you can imagine, there's 9 squares, right?
mm,
The robot puts a circle in the middle, or let's see, yeah, the robot. How do they do it? Robot puts a circle in the middle. Guy puts it on the X on the left. Then he puts another one middle top. Guy puts one underneath it to block it. Then he puts a circle above it for 3 in a row, but it's no longer in the pattern. It's outside of
mm.
the little 9 squares. So 1, 2, and then it's way over here. So he's like, this is how arguing with the woman is. It's like oh my god, that's so true. That's so
Yep.
true. I don't even remember where I saw that, but like that was the funniest reel I've ever seen. It's like,
Yep.
wow, that's so true. Like they just really be trying. They be trying to like argue with you, and then they're bringing up things that don't even matter.
Yeah, nothing connected to what you're arguing about. You're like, wait, what, whoa, what? Yeah. All right. My husband just lovingly stared into my eyes and whispered, "Stay away. I don't want to get sick." After I sneezed 3 times in a row. In case anyone is wondering what marriage looks like after 17 years.
That is true.
Yep. Yep.
That is true. Yeah, I'd go for that.
Although I think right now because I'm only what like three years and some change into marriage, and so like now I'm like oh if she's sick like I'm okay with like getting sick with her, like because that also kind of like gets me out of work too. Well yeah if you're sick like yeah you can give me your sickness, that's cool, that's fine, that's good. But I would imagine maybe later on I'd be like more like no, stay away, like I need to go to work.
I'm gonna share this with you because I think it's hilarious. But I
Okay.
agree. Like definitely, hey, I love you, but stay away from me. That's hilarious. Oh, moving on. What's the next one? My wife told me this morning she wants a divorce. Well, she didn't really tell me as much as show me by using my coffee cup to drink her tea.
See.
My growing my joke with her usually is like something like I always she'll come home and like buy stuff that we don't need. In my opinion, we don't need. I'm sure you have this too.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's sure gonna look good in our next house when this one gets foreclosed on. That's what I'll be like. We're not getting foreclosed on. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I don't see why we needed all that junk. Like she's over here like, here was one. It was like, what was it? She said she bought something. She had me go buy caulk for the front patio set or something like that. And then today, it's been in my car for like 2 weeks now. Today, she went and bought more caulk. I'm like, why don't you just get it out of my car? Like, Well, I didn't know you bought it. You sent me to the store specifically for it. I told you it was in there.
Let's see what. Let's see. I'm trying to think what this would look like for us. What would be the thing? How would she show me that she wants a divorce? Sleeping on my side of the bed. That would be.
Really? You're
I
like
mean, I
that?
mean, yeah, it's not like the end of the world or anything like that. I'm not like I would literally get a divorce with her for that. But that's one of those things. It's like I have a particular place. My place is next to the door. Like wherever the door is, any door doesn't matter. If there's a door to the room, I sleep in the side that's closest to the door. Period. Just doesn't
Wow.
matter.
That means you die first.
Yeah, exactly. I would rather be the one who dies first, or at least like like can have at least somewhat like be the first like protection in the thing. And I don't think she quite understands that. I don't know why she thinks like I want there. Sometimes like in one of the places we lived, like the side that was closest to the door actually had more plugins, and she's like, "You just want more plugins." I'm like, "What do I use these plugins for? Like, I don't use anything. Like, I use them for light. My phone is on the other side of the room. Like, I'm not using it for anything. The reason why I'm here is so that if somebody comes in, I'm the first one that gets attacked, or I'm the first one that has a chance to like fend them off and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's kind of something. Another,
I mean,
oh,
kind of like what you were fighting about earlier today. Honestly, like that would be one thing you're telling me you're ready for a divorce. Like, did you really just unplug my phone to plug your phone up?
yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you out of your mind? Oh, here's my favorite. Right, watch this. So yesterday we're driving the truck, and I brought two chargers, thinking I'm like, I know she's gonna need one because she'll never bring a charger for herself.
Yep.
And
Yep.
she's like, oh my, she's like, she starts following the charger that's plugged into my phone, and I was like, I'm using it too bad. Like you should have plugged yours in earlier if you needed it. And then she gonna make like this little huff, like, and then puts her phone down. And I'm like, so I told her, I was like, here, you can use this plug in. And I plugged another one in for her. And she's like, I was like, why are you huffing? She's like, I wasn't huffing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
married a bald man with the pack of Chewbacca. And my marriage vows really should have stated that I would be shaving his back once a week. Ugh.
Here's the thing: as a bald man who I'm pretty sure is developing a back that is like Chewbacca, I feel like this is something that is going to creep up on my wife soon enough, like sooner rather than later. Because I'm like because I can just see it in the mirror, like obviously losing the hair. Then I see in the mirror, like especially up here, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of hair. Like it's not
Yeah,
as
it's a
hairy as
lot too.
Chewbacca, but like yeah, I could like pull some hair out and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh man, like I'm probably gonna need her to like be shaving my back and be like, hey, can you just like buzz it? Like I just need you to like just shorten it and stuff like that. So yeah, I
She'll
could
try and
definitely.
cut my facial hair, and I'll be like, hell no, you ain't
Oh
touching that.
yeah,
Like that just scares me. Not to mention the fact that you have a blade near my face,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
also the fact that you're enjoying it too for some reation. Nobody enjoys shaving. Like nobody enjoys it.
Now is she trying to shave like your facial hair, or are you talking like your beard and mustache, or are you talking like eyebrows and stuff like that?
No, what? She don't touch my
Oh
eyebrows. She
man.
tries. She wants to pluck them every once in a while.
Oh,
I'll be
okay,
like,
okay,
you're
okay. So yeah,
crazy,
but not shaving.
crazy.
Luckily, mine hasn't really taken initiative. Mine doesn't really. Mine actually, my wife said that I could actually grow out the beard as long as I keep it, you know, good. Like it needs to be like
Trim.
dressed and trim and like look decent. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening. We really do appreciate it. If you are listening now, um, do us a favor. Like, apparently you enjoyed what we were talking about. Apparently, hopefully you got some laughs out of it. We would love for you to, if you're listening on your podcast, to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Tell them how you like this episode. If you are watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and click the bell. That way you can be notified of our next episode. And leave a comment below. Let us know, like, are you married? Have you dealt with some of these things, whether it was waking the baby or the in-laws loving you or loving your significant other more? Maybe your wife or your husband doesn't say that you're incredibly attractive. Maybe you got to share food with your wife or your husband. Talking about your coffee cup, anything along those lines. Let us know. Tell us your experiences below. It could be even your boyfriend or girlfriend. Just let us know. We're very curious to have this conversation with you. I'm Nick. Thank you for being here. And as always, you have an open invitation to our conversation. Bye-bye.